but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew.
はい、皆さん、こんにちは。西橋七色です。はい。今日はね、シャーロック・ホームズの、次のね、時系列、テスタメント・オブ・シャーロック・ホームズやっていきたいと思います。はい。まあね、ごめんなさいね。タイトルに書いてある通り、まあね、シャーロック・ホームズのね、暗い一面が見れるような内容になっているんじゃないかと。全然ね、中身とか、初見なんで、中身とか全然わかんないんですけども、そう、ゲームのね、概要にね、そう書いてあったので、そう、シャーロック・ホームズのね、暗い一面ってどんなもんなのかが明らかになるんじゃないかなって、ただのね、予想なんですけども、まあね、事件解決はね、いつも通りになるので、まあ、気兼ねなくじゃない。まあ、効率考えずに、ゆっくりね、できたらと思います。やってみましょう。これね、終わっちゃうんだよ。前回、終わってなかったんですけど、押すとね、なくなっちゃうんだよ。そう、音声がなくなっちゃうから、使いづらくはある。はい、よいしょ。あ、こっからなんだ。屋根裏部屋はいいね。結構外国の
What's this? No. Baba. Boop boop. La la la. Ooh.
なんか刺さってる。
Oh, look! It's a book! Maybe it's a book about pirates with a treasure map. No, I don't think so. I wish that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle. And so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began early one morning in 1898 when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
Watson, my dear fellow, we can now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace, and very much faster than Inspector Baines, too, which pleases me.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson, and believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best. He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought. But in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Ah, you see, but you do not observe, Watson. There lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
A matter of course? In the middle of the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running, but the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
In order to explain, let us confirm my theory before the arrival of Inspector Baines.
はい、はい、はい、始まりました。はい、ネックレスが奪われた。はい、この事件を解決するみたいですね。あれだね、結構。待って。止まんないんだ。難しくない？操作。ホームズ止まらない。本当にこれ。一応ね、このゲーム2012年発売ですね。前回の罪と罰が2016年。なので、発売自体はね、一つ前になるかな。なので、クオリティはね、前回の罪と罰の方がね、いいんです。いいとは思いますけれども、一回あれか。止まんないといけないの。クオリティはね、これどう止まんの？止まらん。ホームズが止まらん。どうなってんだ？難しいね。操作がかなり難しい。ゲームとか。これね。止まんだ。変わってないんだよね。何も。変わってないんだけど。
This window was cut with a diamond, a clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
窓ガラスに 操作をしたい。歩くだよね。それはそうなの。走る。下がるおすすめ。操作ができない。なんだこれ。このゲームどうなってんの？あれちなみに、で、調査するとは、デリクイック。アイテムのカースト位置を変えるに。ここに来たら、
A mark undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
工房ではないよね。工房じゃないんだ。あ、これで。実行 WASD。
A mark, and therefore
違う。
all the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
逃げようとして窓を開けるって意味わかんない。開かないの？開くよね。内側からだったら開くんじゃないかな。そうしづらいですね。ずっと歩き回るしかない。クリックして、所持品をしてる。楽譜が落ちています。相手を利用するときは、所持品の一覧化されたアイスホイール。あ、これね。これが見えない。見えない。ちょっと待ってね。これこっちにするか。ね。時計を僕も確認したいのでね。で、操作が後ろに下がる S だよね。S を押してもさ、下がらないんだよな。なんでだろう。難しい。で、右上にね、ナイフ。虫眼鏡。この虫眼鏡で楽譜を見ろと。
Let us examine the crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
これね。あ、これで、
Nothing of interest here.
変わったところが
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here.
これだ。
These sooty prints were left by a tiny hand.
I don't understand why these music scores are covered with soot.
赤は青い中央ボタンを押して、金書の下ってないの？R。これだ。下の利用。WS。左クリックをしたまま状態でキャラクターが移動します。シフト。おう、そういうこと？あ、わかった。はい。三人称。これで走ってるよ。 でもこれさ、一人称視点の方があれだね、操作しやすい。なぜか知らないけど、三人称視点だとさ、歩くのが止まらないんだよ。なんでだろう。はい。スペースキー、シャーロック・ホームズの第6が働く。未発見のヒントを示した。これだ。これだ。
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I can see a dead fish floating on the surface.
何？死んだ魚が浮いている。確かに浮いてるね。未知の能力。これ簡単だね。こうだって、ここら辺でスペースキーパパパーっと押してれば。
Footprints! You are not going to get on your knees to examine them.
There is no need. It is soot. The servants must have trodden in it while they were putting out the fire.
倒れてる。
Strange. There are some objects here that have been knocked over.
これ何？
A candle. It must have fallen from the
ろう
chandelier.
そくね。ただ楽譜の小さい絵型が気になる。
This draft screen makes an ideal hiding place.
As the theft was committed at night, I conclude that the thief hid himself behind the draft screen and waited until he was alone in the room.
わあ、そういうこと？
Strange. There aren't any prints. Yet I'm sure that the thief hid
足
here.
跡がない。足跡がないとおかしいよ。どう逃げたんですかね。まあ、スクリーンの後ろに隠れることができるのであれば、まあ、火事が起きて人がね、なだれ込んできた後に入ることができる。だけど密閉されたから死んじゃうんじゃない？一酸化炭素中毒で死んじゃう。っていうのが考えられるけども、まあ、そういうところでも、難しい。足跡がないのが説明ができないよね。
What do you think, Holmes?
Let us search the room before the police get here. We might throw some light onto all this.
When the servants arrived at the door, having been alerted by the bell, they saw evidence of the theft and the fire, but they didn't see the thief.
This door is very hard to force. The Marquis is the only person to have the key. The thief could not get out through here until eventually, when the door was opened by the servants.
そうだよね。結局出れてないから、ね、このね、窓が開けれてないから、内側から開くんじゃないかなとは思っちゃうけどね。開くんだったら出れるような気がする。
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
鍵がかかってる。扉に。だからか。でもさ、この扉を開けたところで、ここから出れる体の持ち主ってことになるよね。しかもこの小さい穴、何を使ったんだっていうの。ここも見ろと。
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
うん。このティーンってなんだろうね。推理かなんかできる。これか。このメニューは利用できません。勲章ね。
Strange. There aren't any prints.
なんかあるかな？調べられる。上？この上か。
These documents are not very interesting, even though they're addressed to the Minister of Maritime Affairs.
The Marquis himself.
われるのかわからん。調べられそうな。
The fire started here, just beneath the bell pull.
Whoever pulled the cord would have had his feet in the fire unless it was pulled before the fire started.
あ、そうだよね。これ呼び鈴なんだ。
The chest wasn't opened. The necklace wasn't in it.
開いてなかった。開いてない。あと、こうやって調べたような気がするんだけどな。この三人称してやる。何の調べ？
Strain.
違うわ。
Footprints.
There is no.
足跡。どうやって逃げたか足跡がないよ。絨毯。絨毯なんもない。むずいね。ピアノはえ難しくないか。この台なんだろう。何をすればいいんですかね。
Heading towards his chosen escape route, probably the window, the thief knocked over the stool, which then caught fire.
But why didn't he try to put the fire out at once?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, you're already here.
Good morning, Inspector. You've arrived just in time.
Scotland Yard arrives like the cavalry, always in the nick of time. Ah, but I know that satisfied expression, Mr. Holmes. Have you already solved the case?
It's possible.
We have retraced the thief's rather unusual footsteps. He is a true acrobat. But what I cannot understand is that when the servants entered the room, there was no one to be seen. An acrobat, perhaps, but an invisible one? I do not think so.
The only explanation is that the thief escaped before the servants arrived. I don't know how, but there is no other way.
Half a point for the doctor, nil for the inspector.
I am pleased to see that you find the situation amusing, Mr. Holmes. Very well then, explain.
Dr. Watson was correct when he mentioned acrobatics, but he is mistaken about the nature of the acrobat. As for you, Baines, you're quite incorrect, as the thief was in the room when the servants entered.
Explain, for heaven's sake, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, how could a thief be missed in the middle of 8 men?
I don't know. Because he is very small? Stop teasing us, Holmes.
Exactly, because he is small, small and remarkably agile.
You're thinking of a monkey?
And a trained monkey at that, without a doubt, a Leontopithecus rosalia from Central America.
訓練された猿。
The animal had been hidden inside the room for several hours, calmly awaiting the signal from his master. Once night had fallen and the room was empty, a high-frequency whistle alerted the monkey that it was time to begin the procedure for which he had been trained. The monkey emerged from his hiding place and used the point of a diamond to open the glass cabinet and steal the necklace. He headed across to the window by the chimney, but knocked over the stool, which in turn knocked aside the fire guard and started the fire. The frightened monkey jumped from the chimney by swinging from the bell pull, thus alerting the house servants. He then went to the window and began to use his diamond to cut a hole, but was interrupted by the staff trying to gain entry via the door, and he panicked again. He ran across the piano, scattering the music scores onto the floor, before hiding inside the chandelier, knocking over a candle.
Oh.
Finally, the servants and the Marquis entered the room, leaving the door open while they put out the fire. It was during the confusion that our agile little thief made his escape through the doorway. As simple as that.
A brilliant explanation! Bravo, Holmes!
And the necklace?
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
We have searched the room from top to bottom, Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
Because we paid insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
What victim? No one is dead?
Yes, Watson, a poor goldfish whose destiny was to die, crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
The aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium where they remain now.
本当か？おっと、すごい。
Marquis, here is your necklace, intact, just a little wet.
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
Thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent many hours admiring it, you know.
Good. I will return it to its box and...
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marquis. And well done again, Mr. Holmes.
There, the necklace is in its box. We've lost enough time here. Let's go home, Watson.
Ah, very well, as you wish. A good day to you, Marquis.
With pleasure, gentlemen. And once again, thank you.
すごいね、落としたんだね。でもさ、水で濡れてなかったみたいですよ。
This morning's newspaper. Holmes, have you read this article about you?
No, Watson, not yet, and I won't have time to.
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
If you insist.
はい。まだ。はい、グローブスコーラーシップ。シャーロック・ホームズは、ノニンガム伯爵捜査は、大失敗に何大失敗らしい。昨日、名高い探偵シャーロック・ホームズは、サモアの、紛失調査に関する発言を提供すべく、ゴニンガム伯爵公爵の、邸宅に招かれた。こんな事件を取り巻く不明な情報が警察を守ってください。公爵夫人が探偵が記憶にある。正しく、この価値ある宝石一品が保管され、展示されていた部屋の扉は閉まっていたことになります。夜中、部屋から鳴らされた指鈴に驚いた4人は、警報を発した。唯一存在する鍵を所持している、公爵が到着した。これは、中で発生していた火事を防いで消し去った。不快的に、消え失せた、ネックレスの紛失に気づく前の、最も驚くべき事実は、部屋からのすべてのデータをしまっていたにもかかわらず、室内には泥棒の姿がなかったのである。例のごとく、ホームズ氏は、この事件を解決して宝石を回収した。宝石紛失に関するさまざまな説明に、時間を費やすつもりはないというのを、この事件の動機に注意になってほしいからと言われる。事件解決後、シャーロック・ホームズは自分でネックレスを金庫に戻して、その場を後にした。しかし、その宝石がただの偽物だったと、公爵が気づいた。サモアのネックレスの特徴は、その真珠の気象にあり、余分な飾りを持たない質素な作りをしている。真珠はサモアの、群島の、何これ 新潟の2ってなんだなんて読むんだまあ、一部の場所でしか、採取することができないってことだね、多分ね。科学者の中でも真珠のアラゴナイト結晶の水の濃さに特別した品質を評価したことが認めている貴重なネックレスであり、公爵の祖父が著名な探検家でもあった、フェントン・アーウィック教が世紀の初めに出したである。このネックレスは娘のニューキャッスル公爵の結婚を呼び込みして、到底する娘だ。そこで私は単純な質問をした。偏見を捨てて自分自身に問いかねているようではないか。ネックレスは故意に偽物と取り替えられたのではないか。そう、ホームズ氏の手によって。あれー犯人に捨ててあげられている。心外なる、読者諸君の質問の、残忍性は承知の上である。また、あるものは衝撃を受けるかもしれない。だが事実は事実である。私たちみんなが持つ有名な探偵の経緯と、事実を見極める思考や判断を行動させてはいけない。弊社、グローブエクスプローラーがシャーロック・ホームズの表したのは、これが最初ではない。アルセーヌ・ファン同胞の我々の逆調査を忘れてはいけない。イギリス王室の名を有害な喜びを持つイギリスじゃない、英国王室ホームズ氏の策略からも運よく逃れ当時、私たちは2人の間には暗黙の関係の可能性を躊躇しなかった。ホームズ氏をよく知っている方ならご存知であろうが、彼は法の利他的守護者というより、日和見主義者的な、性格特性を持っている。この紳士の描写は友人であるジョン・ワトソン博士の、記録から、提供されたもので、事実から大きく見離れている。という私の、提案に読者諸君に注意を払っていただきたい。実際は彼のなんだっけ、微笑みかな微笑みだっけ軽蔑的、なんだっけ、漠然たる態度をとり、そして警察に対して攻撃的である。現在療養中のレストレイド警部を務めるベインズ警部に対しては特にそう。レストレイド警部が多忙すぎて、あれか倒れたかその上、ヘロインやコカインなどの麻薬常習者もある。そうなのホームズ、薬吸ってんのダメだよ。その時はあれなんだよね。合法だったんだ。読者諸君、このような理由からシャーロック・ホームズの、名声は、考慮に入れず、客観的な見解を取ることが重要になる。そして妥当な質問をしよう。ホームズが回収したネックレスはすでに偽物だった。もしそうだとしたら、なぜそれについて述べなかったのか。また、どうして彼は自分で金庫にネックレスを戻すと言い張ったのか。言い張ったのか、これ。言い張ったんだっけ。覚えてないけど。探偵はこの事件に何か、著しくない関心でも抱いているだろう。それとも、この新品サモアのネックレスを盗むための単純な詐欺行為なのか。親愛なる読者諸君、意見の表明をすることはあなたたち次第なのです。私はシャーロック・ホームズを強奪者と呼ぶことをためらわない。そして今後も彼の詳しいことを 東京へ、明らかにしていく上、私を心頼みにしていただきたい。が、事項に続くと。ハーリーですね。まあ、シャーロック・ホームズを崇拝していないからこそ、まあ、強奪者なんじゃないのって言ってるんだよ、多分ね。でも言うてだよね。言うてだと思うんだけどな。まあ、確かに、前で言ったヘロインとコカインの麻薬中毒者であるよっていうのはちょっと引くよねっていうのはあるけども、まあ、どうなのか。まあでもあれだよね。明らかになってない部分が一つですね。盗む単純な詐欺行為なのか、それとも、あれだね、もともとすれ替わっていたのか。そこがわからないよ。だけど、ホームズを、まあ、現状証拠として、そう、ホームズが偽物とすり替えたんじゃないのかっていうのは、まあ、何も知らない自分たちからすれば、まあ、あり得ることだよねっていうので、ホームズ、お前やったのかって思ってるってことだよね。まだ、お前やったんだろうじゃなくて、まだ疑ってる状況なので、まあ、あれかもしれないんですけど、怪しまれて続いてる。政治だね。関係ない。
Prince Woodville, French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines, the door's open.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. How did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that rag?
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
The necklace is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
調べる前に別のとこに行かせてくれって話。はい。女公爵。はいはいはい。娘さんのね、公爵と結婚する予定ですね。
And the Marchioness?
She is beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
What a lovely marriage.
素敵な結婚。バカにしてんだって言われたよ。調べる。ネックレス調べるのこれ。
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewelry?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector?
Be my guest.
Very well.
まあ、早く解決して次のところに行かない。ネックレスが本物であるかどうか。これだ。
This pearl is a different color.
回す。あ、何？いや。やめるが右。回すが左。もう、これ何これ？
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
質が悪い。
This pearl is a different color.
色が違う。
This pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake. This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
I have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important that I keep my appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson, if you care to do so.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I'll keep you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector. You mentioned a bishop, didn't you? Are we going to his home?
Yes, the Bishop of Knightsbridge. I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
All right, Holmes.
はい。ワトソン博士を操作します。ああ、そういうことね。これワトソン。です。机の上。
The work table, where Holmes analyzes things. I have found your map.
ナイツブリッジの飛行行きましょう。あれ？
The police? Already? How did you know?
May we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
どうした何があった？
What has happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God, how horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Holmes, look!
The Bishop, appallingly mutilated.
Oh, no.
How dreadful.
Mutilated and killed. He was such a good man. How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him. He is barely recognizable now. How could any of God's children be responsible for that?
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen. And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave, and not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further delay.
Reverend, when the inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Out of the question! I don't even know you! I'm going to call the police, whether you like it or not.
It would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper. Watson, are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes. I have created a very clever deduction board. One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen, and indeed, it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
財産なし。財産、司教は金庫の中も含めて、他のものは所持していなかった。ホームズを操作します。はい。なんかやばいね、これ。はい。
This stove is filled to overflowing.
ああ、暖房かなんか。こういうね。指落ちてね。指の骨が指が大変なことになった。なんか、引っかかれた。切られた。胸がすごいよね。あと足も立たれてるし。指やばい。ああ、指やばい。
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
殴られてる。
The fingers have
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't made recently.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderers.
His stomach.
So, these wounds.
それとも一個しか戻んね
His forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been torn off. What do you think, Watson?
I'd say that he was eaten alive. Yet I've noticed a curious degeneration of the skin tissue around the wounds.
The fingers. A piece of rope that was used to tie up that poor man.
はいはい。縛られた。持ってない。わあ、殴られてる。
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
刃物で切られてる。
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
His mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out strips of skin between his teeth. My dear friend, everything points to this man having gnawed at his own forearms.
That's unbelievable, Holmes.
そうなの。腕を、あ、だからあれか。ことで、これ噛みちぎったってことあと足やばいよね。
These burns are terrible.
His feet have been burned.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9 shoe.
You! But what does it matter, Holmes? This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
My God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
なぜ拷問を受けていたか。
A finger. Apparently, it doesn't belong to the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
How dreadful.
このやつじゃない。あ、そういうこと？腕をでも指、あ、4、5。でも指はあるからそうか。誰の指なんだと。さっき皮膚がね、その中に挟まってたよって言ったから、あれなんだ。それは犯人のやつ。DNA 鑑定する。普通に。今の時代だったら分かっちゃうけどね。
Something is missing here.
Oh, yes? And what might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing.
確かに。ないよ。
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety.
A bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt.
It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
ちゃうやろ。これあれだよね、多分ね。指噛みちぎられたから、それを消毒するためにウイスキー使ったんじゃねえのって思っちゃうからね。僕はそう思うけどね。
There is blood on this paperweight. This paperweight was used to crush the victim's fingers.
そういうことね。これで潰したと。潰せんの？ないか。
A broken file and blood near the neck.
What a strange smell. Phew, chemical components, I think.
This stove. The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
何これ？
I need something.
何かが必要？
I need something. Reverend, I'm missing something, an implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No, go to the devil!
What are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
なんまあ、そうだよね。まあ、知らない人に対して、あれだよね。ねえ、ほいほい、なんか、家の鍵貸してくれとか、そう。ねえ、金庫の鍵貸せとかさ、言われたら、これやだから。確かに。紛失、司教の靴が紛失していた。金庫。殺人犯は金庫を開けることができなかった。金庫を開けるものを、だって、お弟子さんじゃないけど、牧師が持ってたってことでしょ？拷問。被害者は激しい拷問を受けた。確かに。司教は自分自身に、噛みついた。とか腕も削れてた。指落ちてたよね。違うよね。割れた小瓶の上の方に一つ。殺人犯は割れた小瓶で司教を拷問した。殺人犯は司教に小瓶の中身を飲ませた。殺人犯は司教に血を飲ませた。どういうこと？怖い。血を飲ませたってどういうこと？わあ。なぜに移動できる？
You have no right to search here.
A whip?
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation.
処罰用。自分に使うってこと？
This metal rod is for fastening the chilice.
チリスを詰めるのに。
It's a cilice designed to bruise the person wearing it. The bishop wore it as repentance. This very pious man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
そういうことね。何かあったら、これを、多分あれだよね。腹についてた傷だよ。これ腹に巻いて、なんか悪いことしたら、なんていうの、ベルトを締める感じの要領で、締め付けてたってことね。ド M 多分これでしょ。
I am missing.
情報足らないって違うでしょ。
I am missing. These traces reveal that the thieves tried to open this chest.
あ、そうなんだ。これ、傷がついてる。結構新しいってこと。
I am missing some information. Impossible to open it.
あ、シリスのあれか、規則性をもらわないといけないの。さっきのね、詰める用のやつ。あれを、多分穴に刺す。
This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
敷布団と仕掛けだけど。あ、ベッド。
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
これ、なんか突き出てる。これ何？
The bishop's
なんか棒みたいなのあるよ。これ何？黄色の。画面中央ぐらいにあるやつ。これ何？言うてないよ。これなんか怪しいな。何これ？S?
A surgical scalpel covered in blood. There isn't any doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
胸の傷はね。胸の傷はそうよ。
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police. Size 9.
これだ。これじゃん。
Nothing of interest here. Size 9. Size 9.5.
これじゃない。
Size 9.5.
これとこれ違う。これと、
Size 9. Size 9.
What?
Hobnail boots like those worn by laborers. This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a laborer's shoe.
似たような靴ばっかだね。これなんだ
A fragment of stone. Peculiar. Hobnail boots like those worn by...
犯罪者何人？足跡が明かす事実とは、一人の男はすでに部屋にいた男だとあらか一人の男は最初と異なる靴を履いて部屋を出た。足跡が残らないように、一人の男は担がれて部屋を出た。すべての男は片足で飛び跳ねながら部屋を出た。どういうこと？ちょっと待って。
Size 9. Size 9.
これとこれが同じ。靴が違う。これと、これは靴が違うでしょ。これと、
Size 9.5. Size 9.
こ
Size 9.
待って、片足だけのやつがいるよね。
Size 9.
靴の形が全然違う。じゃあ、9.5なんだ。9.5だよ。
Size 9 and a half.
そうだよ。全員片足なんだよ。どういうこと？
Size 9. Size 9 and a half.
What?
Size 9.
この足跡とこの足跡は同じかって言われたら違うんだよね。この割の数が違うじゃん。全員片足なんだけど、この大きさ違うし。これと、
Size 9 and a half.
同じか？
Size 9.
違うよね。全員片足で入ってきてるんだけど。怖っ。え？
Size 9 and a half.
わからんだけど。一人の男はすでに部屋に行った音がした後、すべての男が片足で飛び入りながら部屋を出た。いや、そうだよね。これはバカらしいけど。シャッターが残らないように一人の男は担がれて部屋を出た。全員片足なんだよ。一人の男は最初と異なる靴を履いてそう。
Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here.
そういうことになるよ。犯人は何人9の靴と 9.5 の靴と、よくわからない別の靴があった。2人 ?9 の靴は、足音が3つなのがおかしいんだよな。いや、おかしいんだよな。まだ1人、なんか紳士的な、普通のね、リクルートシューズ、ローファーみたいな。靴を履いてる人が1人いた。けど、出てくる、足跡が2つしかない。だよね。2人なんじゃないのとは思う。純粋に考えると。
That's not right. Start again.
2人じゃないらしい。
That's not right. Start again.
犯人は何人だ ?3 人そうでしょ
Perfect. We now know that there were 3 crooks. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again, but one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
そう、3人。足跡が3つあったからってこと ?9 と 9.5 と9のローファーがあった。さあ、だから。これで3人と決めつける。これだよな。なんだろう。淡水懺悔。司教は不評を習慣として慣れてた。司教は拷問に我慢した。司教は自らを罰しする。司教は拷問に耐えられない。殺人犯は司教を殺害する。司教殺害犯人は真面目なものと入手できなかったね。そうだよ。殺人犯は一人は違う靴で去った。司教の靴が紛失した。殺人犯の一人は、聖職者だった。殺人犯の一人は司教の靴を履いて去った。殺人犯は司教の靴を捨てた。履いて去った。 殺人犯の一人は靴を買っている。殺人犯は貧乏だ。殺人犯の一人は死去の靴を取りに戻った。取りに戻った。戻ってはない。殺人犯は貧乏であった。違う。言ってはない。これが違う。履いて去った。捨てた。貧乏。なんで靴を売ってるの？なんで靴を売ってるっていうミスリード。貧乏である意味がわからないんだけど、取りに戻る理由がわからない。全部わからん。何これ。紛失していた何かの表紙に靴が破壊されて、そしたら捨てていくか。そういうことね。履いて去ったこれでいいと。そもそも靴を履いて、いやでもそしたらさ、足跡残るよね。違う？足跡残るんじゃない？貧乏で靴がもともと履いてなかったら足跡が一つ残るはずなんだけど、靴は履いていた。靴は履いていたけどってこと？でもこれでいいか。一旦これ貧乏であるでしょ。他の情報が得れるかもしれない。これは合ってんの？合ってるとなんかこれになる。これがよくわかんないよ。飲ませたんじゃねえの？中身飲ませたんじゃないの？そういうことだろうってなっちゃう。はい。で、一旦ね。これはない。
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend, might I have the key?
ダメだ。
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
開いていない。ベランダ。ベランダは調べられていない。殺人犯は時計のものを探していた。殺人犯は誤って殺人をした。今日は見知らぬ殺人犯に驚いた。これだ。貧乏である。時計のもの。死去の殺人犯は誰かに雇われていた。殺人犯は死去の靴を探した。殺人犯は死去から盗んだから。違うんだ。違うみたい。
Perfect. It is evident that the Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest. They will most certainly return to finish what they started.
And I'm telling you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
Very well. We have reached an impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go. Alone at last. Now I can continue my investigation.
警察連れてこいよと。 ワトソン君にお願いをしました。調査を進めましょう。
I need something.
なんか結構は霧よりも当たりましたが、こちらのどうも僕は君の助けを大いに要求した。君も君の助けはサマーのレ実績だ。ふむふむふむふむ。そうだな。なんか組み合わせたりするのかね。わからないんだ。
This lock should be easy to pick. Let's see.
あれおう。
That's not right. Start again.
そういうこと。おいわかりやすすぎるって。
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
はい。
There isn't anything much in this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room.
やばいって、ホームズコソ泥になれるって前作から思ったけどさ。
This inkwell was tipped over recently.
待って、最近倒れた。あ、どういうこと？毛布。
Apparently, someone wanted to hide this statue.
肖像を隠したかった。
This horse resembles a large chess piece.
チェスの駒によく似ている。
There is a message underneath this statue. Let's see.
メッセージ。はい。想像力のかけらもないので、チェスに対する情熱を利用して、ナイトで全ての目を覆い、最後に残る目にナイト自身を置く。その場所があなたの目的とする位置に入っています。
This message was written by a woman, but for whom was it intended? Interesting, this chess game.
ほう。チェスゲームだね。女性の女性から書かれたなんか上になんかしない。
An ink stain, quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug. Let's see. There is nothing on the floor, yet the ink must have soaked through the rug. There is nothing on the floor. There is nothing on the floor.
ない。
Alone at last.
やっぱりここなんだよ
I am missing some information.
な。シス版かな。結構難しいね。やっぱり
Alone. 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 Alone.
あ、こっちなんかあんの。
An ink stain. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently.
回転させたんだ。
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard. That is I need something.
あれある。一旦端。おい、中央じゃねえか。
This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free. I need something. I need something. I need something.
何か必要。
I need something. I need something. I need. I need. I need. I need.
何かが必要。何すればいいんだよ。物が足んないの。
The ink stain on the floor comes from.
ここに何かがある。あった。手紙だね。4月24日、私の愛しい人、なんて素敵な春。そう、今日はとても素晴らしい日。私たちの大切な末っ子の誕生日です。元気に成長する子供の一瞬一瞬は、この上ない、感謝を感じるわと。はい、私はね、この子が喋る日は近いと思っています。最初の言葉はあなたのことだと思う。あなたに会いたかった。私もです。日曜日の、の後は本当に抜けられないのですが、私は、この後、消えてるのです。9月14日、私の欲しい人、私のしつこいって思う私たちの高校化させるべき次の生活を続けられないの。3月3日、あなた、どうぞ安心してください。あなたにが置かれた立場は理解しているそうです。でも私たちのことを考えたことがある。子供たちや私は子供たちの将来を、犠牲にしたくないのよ。あなた考えてみて。家族の幸福といわゆるスキャンダルの どちらを優先するのです。正式な夫と妻になるべきです。それで本当の家族。
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend. They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend.
ああ。これ牧師のやつかこれ。書いてきた。
Ah, Watson. You were gone a terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't with you.
I'm afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners! I am a man of the church.
My dear Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well, then. What do you want now?
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding them?
Holmes, what's in the letters?
Not now, Watson.
Where else could I have hidden them? My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
問題外です。買収許可す報道し。どれを選ぶんですか話ですね。買収。まあ子供の面倒を見るかが、まあ不倫相手だかわかんないけど、面倒見る代わりに、お品がいいんですかと公表しちゃいますよ。脅し。これがどういうことだか分かっているのか。お前が結婚しなかったらって感じかな。逆か。部活がそう、分かってんのかお前。ほら出せよ、ジャンプしてみろよ。怒鳴り散らかす。でもこの状況さ、買収はちょっとめんどくさいから、ちょっと脅しにしましょう。
Do you understand that you are the prime suspect in this terrible murder?
What? But that's ridiculous.
Think for one moment, who profits from this crime?
Not me.
I think so, yes. With the Bishop of Knightsbridge no longer here, you are now the apostolic director of the diocese, are you not?
Yes, until another incumbent is appointed, but...
A position which should logically come to you. The police will not overlook that.
They will never believe you.
But of course they will. Do not forget who I am, Reverend.
You are odious. Here are the stems that you were looking for. You have won.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him? Did he seem worried, anxious? Do not omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archives section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions. Will you now let me contact the authorities?
I'm afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
ここにもある。あ、そういうこと。で。どういうこと？ 違う。難しくないか。これどういう法則性なんだ。縦横合わないようです。そうっぽいよね。そうっぽいよね。そうっぽいよね。隣接しちゃいけない。そういうことですね。2マス666で来てる。斜めも入ってるのこれ。こんなバカな。斜めが入ってる。難しくない？横と斜めだ。
Now I can open the chest.
Okay.
Here we are. I am eager to discover what remarkable treasure could justify such an act of barbarity.
Extraordinary.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop should be able to open it.
You open the chest with disconcerting ease, Holmes.
I've seen and heard quite enough. This time you won't stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
What the? But why?
Run, Watson. Hurry.
He's escaped. I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around the edges of the law like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
なんでなんで中に何入ってたあ、本と、なんか、地図と十字架あれぐらい。あ、でも、なんともいない感じでは。
What should we do next, Holmes?
Let us return to Baker Street as quickly as possible.
映画中に戻るって。
We have crossed London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyze the clues found at the bishop's house. I need something.
手がかりを分析します。
I must analyze the clues. This fragment of stone is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip it with one of my products.
表面を取り払う。
I can't do that. I can't do that.
3、
I can't do that. I can see something. I can see something.
何ができるのこれ。あ、つまみ回せるとこない。
This stone is granite, covered in black paint.
ほう。指。
Tooth marks, rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors and a canine.
剣士。
I can see something. I can see something. I can't. I can't.
図はできない。
Black and damp earth under the nail. Interesting.
黒く締めた土。土。
I can't do that. Tooth marks, rather fragments of skin. A phalanx. This finger wasn't cut off. It was ripped off.
食いちぎられた。ブラシ水。
I can't. I can't. Tooth marks. I can see something. I can see something. I can't. I.
水ブラシ毛抜きできない。
I can see something.
倍率も変えらないでしょ。ふむふむふむふむふむ。どうした
I. I. Tooth mark. Fragment. Fragment. Tooth mark.
これなんだ。
Fragments of.
ちぎられた。
I can't do that. I can't do that. I haven't finished my analysis.
わからんて。
I can't. I can't.
あら、も意味ないでしょ。
I can see something. I can see something.
何か見えると。
I can see something.
なんやねん。
Bite marks on this severed finger. I am afraid of the significance.
The thieves didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was responsible for his unfortunate state.
And the poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it. An uncommonly savage act.
Watson, I am certain that when we have explained the reasons behind this sudden bestiality, we will have revealed a larger part of the mystery.
ほう。
I can't do that. There is something written on this scalpel. I should clean it.
ほう、返上した。
I can't do that. Ah, I can make out WCCH. What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel come from a hospital?
Yes, as the initials WCCH engraved upon it show us. We must think on how best to deal with this. We do not have the time to investigate every hospital in Whitechapel.
また 確かにね、全部のとこいけない。
I have cut a small piece off the rope. That should be enough. This rope is only worn on one side. I need something. A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged into this rope. Their color seems unnatural, but they are too small for me to examine them. These small stones resemble the pieces found in the footprints at the bishop's house. Granite painted black. Black and damp earth. This rope is only worn on one side. I must compare the samples of earth that I found.
土壌サンプル。
I must compare the samples of earth that I found. I must compare the samples of earth that I found. I must compare. And if I mixed this earth with another substance, I can't do. Now it must all be stirred.
かき混ぜるだけ。
I can't. The samples of earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from the ropes originate from the same place.
How do you know?
It took just a little water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
This soil could come from the bank of a river, or somewhere where the evaporation is slower. A mine, perhaps, or a trench.
The banks of the Thames are clay soil, unlike our samples, so we can rule that out. The nearest mines are a dozen miles away, so I would rule that out also. I would therefore conclude your last theory to be nearer the mark.
A trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of the London hospitals.
Studying the scalpel has given you an idea, then?
Indeed.
I'll get it.
さあ。資料も置いて。
And this is how my dear hospitals and dispensaries in London. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Read the paper, Holmes. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Holmes's home. I have
Good.
I have
Good.
I have found my
Good.
Here is the section showing Whitechapel. I made several notations on these pages during our investigation into the Ripper, which might prove useful. All we need to do is to find a hospital or a public dispensary near a location where pits have been dug and black granite has been used.
It's simplicity itself. I haven't finished my analysis.
揃ってる事実をもとに合理的に。めた土壌はナイズブリッジの殺人犯に5番の辺は黒く塗られている。破片は黒く塗られている。当館の上から来た。破片は黒い。破片は色がついているし、破片は黒く塗られた金品。ホワイトチャペル診療所。洞窟記念碑建物。わかんない。墓地建物。 あ。ホワイトチャペルの記念碑の墓地。大体墓地だよ。墓地。工事現場。そう。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information.
情報が足らない。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information. I am missing some inf. I am. I am. I am. I am.
ホワイトチャペル診療所。ホワイトチャペル診療所。倉庫。抗がんでついてくる。か。どっちから来たの？穴だよな。壁？花崗岩って言ってたから、採石場の近くなんじゃない？
I am missing some information.
黒く塗られている。色がついた石から来た。建物じゃない。最初だから、工場。違うか。工場じゃない。
I am missing some information.
ここだよ。壁じゃねえんだ。壁で。去ってもいないでしょ。わからんなぁ。こっちから来ただと。いや、わからんの。 修繕中の建物から来たってよくわかる。どっちか墓石工場、どっちかなんだよ。工事現場ってないと思うんだけどさ。全然わからん。なんだこれ。言うて工事現場か墓石か、どっちの、あ、じゃあ、記念碑か。墓地だと思うんだよな。墓石工場ではないんだよ。黒く色が塗ってある記念碑。記念碑、でも記念碑ってさ、塗られてるの。塗られてる意味がわかんない。あれだよね。記念碑の近くじゃない時点で記念碑じゃないんだよ。普通に考えて。ってなるんだけどさ、違う。ボートを縛るため、それはないでしょ。ワトソンがなんか出たら、ホームズが、いや、粘土質だから違うよって。人で使うにも色をつける意味がわからないから。それはない。穴から来た？壁じゃねえの。むずっ。
I haven't finished my analysis.
現場っぽいよね、貧乏とか。そういう話が出てくる。これ解くしかないんだ。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information. I am missing some I am miss I am I am I am miss I am missing some information.
あ、そういうことね。これ全部、実は合わせて本でやるの。
I am missing some information.
一回墓地でやってみる？
I am missing some information. I am miss I am I am I am mi I am mi I am
墓地じゃねえんだ。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information.
夜売られてる時点で、
I am missing some information. I am missing.
これだと思うんだよ。井戸。
I am missing. I am missing some inf. I am mi.
難しすぎる。最終的に墓石か工事現場。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information.
建物。川岸ってさ、何なんだ？穴か。
I am missing. I am miss. I am miss. I am miss. I am. I am.
総当たり戦できなくはないけど、おーなんだけど、難しすぎねこれ。読めない。ではない。これなんで土壌と石は常に穴からどうもなんだこれ。
I am missing some information.
むずい。
I am missing some inf. I am. I am missing. I am. I am miss.
一致させないといけないってことでしょ。うん。難しくない？片面が擦り切れた状態で製造されるわけがないんだよ。そんなわけがない。
I haven't finished my analysis. I haven't finished my.
ロープの状態はないんだけど。利用できないって。
I am missing some information. I haven't finished my analysis. I haven't finished. I can analyze the chemical composition of a.
こんなものある。プレッサーなくなった。やっぱりあれだ。もうやるしかない。
I am missing some information.
難しすぎじゃね？記念碑の近くにある穴って何？画面だけ使われてた。オートにしてみる。
I am missing. I am miss. I am.
実務が合わないんだよな。
I am missing some information. I am missing some information. I am missing some information. I am missing some. I am miss. I am.
記念碑。 どういうこと？洞窟から来た場合、ね、洞窟の中のロープ何下げるといいですか？縛るためで画面
I am missing some information.
わからん。助けて。わからんのだが。
I am missing some information. I am miss. I am miss. I am.
わからなすぎる。なんだこれ。わかる人いないか。穴じゃないの。川岸から来たがよくわからんな。
I am miss. I am missing. I am miss. I am missing. I am missing. I am missing some information. I am miss. I am missing some information.
どういうこと？土壌をロープとしてここが変化。どっちから来た？ロープと土と石は同じ場所から来たってことね。人っぽいな。土壌はどこから来たの？これが間違ってる。土壌と効果の破片は洞窟から来たかわかんない。記念碑の近くにある穴って何？なんだ？黒く塗られた記念碑。
I am missing some information. I am miss. I am miss. I am miss. I am. I am.
むずすぎない？わからん。わからなすぎる。いや、マジでわからんけど。記念碑らしいです。家下げるために 合ってんのか合ってんのかわかんないよね。
Now I can make the right decision.
The public dispensary number 4661. It's just opposite the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
Yes, Watson. The murderer with the missing finger must work in the cemetery, or at least visit it. He could have taken a rope, one of the type they use to lower the coffins into the graves. The granite is minute particles of tombstone.
And he only had to cross the road to steal a scalpel from the dispensary opposite.
むず。あ、クラプス、こんばんは。いらっしゃい。はい。今日はね、シャーロック・ホームズの新しいやつね。うん。遺言の方をね、やってます。なんかね、前回やった罪と罰ってその前に発売されたのやつみたいなので、まあ、ちょっとあれだね。グラフィック等はね、多少落ちたりね、するんですけど。あとね、なんか物語が結構続いてる感じみたいな。一つの事件だけじゃなくて、二つの事件が一緒になってくるようなね、感じのようなですね。
I cannot leave. We must analyze all our... I can analyze...
ワトソン君の部屋で何をする？なんかする必要ない。ない。すべてのところから。
I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here. I can analyze... No, it is unnecessary.
司教は、死に指を、司教は、老人のように表す。これは、精神的なんでひらめいた。難しいよね、このゲーム。次の作品でね、罪と罰の方で結構いろいろとね、改善をされてる。ちょっと難しい。何をしたらいいのか。文章。
We must analyze all our clues. What?
場所が
I cannot leave now.
ない。何してんの？分析しろってだから、なんだ。
I need something. No. I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here. No, it is unnecessary.
試験官の液体を加えて証拠品を分析します。
I haven't finished my...
わからん。
I haven't finished my...
わからない。そうさ。あった。すべての活性剤を使い、その物質が持つ特性を分析します。筋肉への刺激。緑に青い。筋肉への刺激。インサーチ。あれ違う？インサーの茶色に。緑に青。緑さ、茶色さ。
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
猛毒だって。レンズブリッジ試験に投影された毒の分析。狂気に近いウイルスの心拍停止による死。
Poison. Discreet, efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Have you been able to isolate the active components, Holmes?
Not with any certainty. This toxic substance surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
A chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners of the last 30 years.
バス毒。毒の資料。
General practitioner? That won't be of any use to me. Female anatomy? I should put this book somewhere else.
何ちゅうものも細胞とすごい。はい。ある。
General practitioner? That won't be of any use to me.
資料ここら辺なんだけど。これか。スコットランドヤード、フランスシール、ラットキル、主審権。次の容疑で有罪となる。うまいね。精神的問題と運転手の技の科学優秀なに、除籍者の4年間は処せられます。レオナルド 1G の日本を、レオナルドという名前を変えたので、その科学研究所に改造された古代の工場に、漫画いた。創作したとき、シールマンは不在だったけど、悪夢的な計画を試みていた。飲料水用の貯水池に、貯水池に、毒を入れる。池に毒を放つってことやばいね。シールマンが酩酊状態で続けたことがある。市内全域を毒化する。なんもないけど。有力情報が。
According to these documents, Hans Schielmann, known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little visit to see Mr. Schielmann tomorrow.
面会してるね、人がね、いるかもしれない。訪ねてきてるね、人がいるかもしれない。
I cannot leave.
何しろね。明日、このシールも出るんだ。出ないんだ。
I cannot leave now.
出ていけないんだ。ないから。
Let us look at our deduction board.
これだ。6。首には精神錯乱を引き出す毒が入っている。殺人犯は精神錯乱状態で死刑の殺人犯は精神異常者である。死刑の殺人者は吸血鬼である。
Well done, Watson. Our board is finished. It confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves. You remember Wiggins and his gang, the Baker Street irregulars?
Yes, the street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes. Well, I have hired their services again. I have instructed them to find out the address of the bishop's nephew.
I think he's here.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr. Watson is going to pay you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
Very well, I understand. Here are a few pennies.
Thanks, Dr. Watson. The man you're looking for lives near Kensington.
Does he live alone?
Yes, but he rents a room for an old lady.
Did she see you?
No, Mr. Holmes. No one saw me.
Perfect. Watson, give our young friend another shilling as a reward for his discretion.
Here we go again. But of course, I'm falling asleep, Holmes. Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other hand, exhausts me completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
Wow, this is a real adventure. It's exciting. I like it better than made-up stories. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading. I'm going to.
Ah, I want to listen to.
My readers must excuse me if I do not describe in full detail here the terrible images which haunted me that night.
I had a sense that something extraordinary would take place, but I was scarcely prepared for the reality of it. Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed to come to any conclusions?
I think that we might follow 3 trails. We can visit Whitechapel to try to discover the identity of the murderers by making inquiries at Dispensary 4661 and at the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
The poison trail seems more important to me. We should perhaps go to Westgate Prison first to see Hans Schielman.
Yes, and let us not forget the bishop's irascible nephew, whose address we now have, thanks to my Baker Street irregulars. I have located each place on our map of London.
Holmes, let me remind you that we still have not been officially instructed to investigate this affair.
Ah, well, we will just have to hide that small detail. Westgate Prison. Here we are at the famous Westgate Prison, one of the oldest and surest in the kingdom.
I've heard that it is soon going to be demolished. Don't you find it strange that it still houses criminals as dangerous as Hans Schielman?
There's nothing strange about it, Watson. The name of this prison is linked with numerous failed escape attempts. As long as it stands, the criminals will fear it.
Good morning, gentlemen. Are you expected?
No, but we wish to meet with one of your prisoners, Hans Schielman.
I'm afraid that at the moment that is impossible. Access to the cells is controlled strictly. You can't go there without permission from the director.
Then would you be so good as to announce us? I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
The famous Holmes and Watson. What an honour. My name is Brighton. Frank Brighton. I'm afraid that I can't announce you. I'm not allowed to leave my post, under any circumstances. But I'm sure that the director won't refuse to see you, even without an appointment. Do you see the corridor behind the reception? Follow it to the secretary's office. You'll find him there.
Thank you, Warden Brighton. One last thing. Hans Schielman received any visits lately?
None. And I'm sure because I've dealt with receiving visitors for several weeks now. I volunteered because it's a calm post to be in. We don't get many visitors and it gives me time to write. Just like you, Dr. Watson. I enjoy literature and the...
Very good. Thank you.
That was very impolite, Holmes. That man admires our work. You could have given him
Another time. Let's go and meet the director of the prison.
時間がない。
Sorry, but this area is prohibited without a pass. Please leave.
We must see the prison director quickly.
Closed. Closed.
ここに入る。
Closed.
おい。ここなんだ。いけるよ。
Ahem. Good morning, miss.
Oh, excuse me, I dropped off. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We would like to talk to the director.
I'll just go and see if he can receive you.
Tiredness, pale face, stiffness. I believe that the young lady is expecting a happy event.
It would seem so. This small rack is for urgent letters to be given immediately to the director.
This charming secretary is Miss Jenny Patterson.
ジャニーパ
Hot tea! Hot tea!
あるのかね。
The director's office, Mr. P. Patterson. No need to go in there. Strange. The director and the secretary have the same name.
同じだね。
I'm delighted to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I am Paul Patterson, director of this establishment. You wish to talk to me? I hope this unexpected visit isn't to announce bad news.
No, do not worry. We are investigating an affair of the highest importance, one which could potentially affect the security of the kingdom. Therefore, it is imperative that we interview one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
Hans, the rat killer. He's been in here for a long while now, and he's had no contact with the outside. How could he be involved in such an affair?
That is what we would like to find out.
And you have been commissioned by Scotland Yard?
Evidently.
明らかに。場所。
Very well. I have complete confidence in you, Mr. Holmes. I will draw up a pass that you should give to Warden James in the guard room. He will show you to the cells.
Thank you, Director.
Keep me informed of your progress. And if there is anything else, don't hesitate to let me know.
We shall certainly do so.
嘘ついた。もらってないぞ。
Miss Patterson, you have the same name as the director. Are you related?
Come, Watson. Anyone who might have made the slightest study of anthropology would have noted the similarities between the young lady and her father.
Mr. Holmes is right, I am his daughter, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I think he's afraid of being accused of favoritism.
I'm sure it was your qualities alone which secured you this position, miss.
If you must try out your powers of seduction, then what do you say about using them on the rat killer? Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
他に何もなかった。監修に見せれば出てくれるよってね。
Sorry, sirs. I'm on duty. I can't help you. Sorry, sirs. I'm on duty. I can't...
場所もらったんだ。
Sorry, sir.
Ah, you've got a pass for the high security area. It's the door at the end. Go ahead.
My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
I imagine I will find Hans Schielmann behind these bars in the basement.
Yes, the high security cells are down there.
Is this the only access?
Yes, there was a second door at the end of the main hall, but it's been blocked up as a security measure.
Thank you, Chief Warden.
At your service. If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Mr. Holmes, I am a huge admirer of yours. I have followed all your cases and successes with the greatest interest.
What enthusiasm! Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
Tell me about the prisoners, Warden James.
We only have a few. As you might be aware, the days of this place are numbered. Therefore, we no longer receive new prisoners. Those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London. We have 3 at the moment. Hans the Rat Killer and the Flint Brothers.
The Flint Brothers?
Yes, 2 rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbours. It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them. See you later, Mr. Holmes.
This device must be the alarm. These weapons are obviously ready to use in case of emergency. This information board is almost empty. Strange, in view of the activity in the prison.
Here's the famous high security area.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Good morning, Warden. I have a pass which allows me to speak with prisoner Hans.
Very well. It is the cell at the end to your left. I'd advise you to walk in the middle of the corridor.
I'm gonna kill my brother. But before that, I'm gonna make him eat his own eyes. Just for a laugh.
Hey, brother. Lucky for you that they caught you before I rearranged your dirty little rat's face.
Hans Schielmann, I require some information from you.
So, who do we have here? The celebrated Sherlock Holmes himself. Do you know that for all the time I have spent rotting in here, you are my first and only visitor? I think this is cause for celebration, a confrontation between 2 geniuses, 2 extraordinary minds.
I am afraid that you are not quite as great a chemist as you believe you are, Mr. Schielmann. I will not say that you never were. No, it was certainly true once. But you see, while you are whiling away your days in here, it appears that someone on the outside is at the point of surpassing you, if that is not already the case.
Yes, I heard about that. A chemical poison that eats away at the flesh and provokes hysteria. I recognize talent when I see it, but it's only a matter of time before I win back my laurels, believe me.
What can you tell me?
That depends on what you can bring to me.
What do you want?
Do you know why I am treated so harshly? For my meals, I am given nothing but a hunk of bread, and even then, not just any sort.
Get to the point.
Never interrupt me! Where was I? Oh, yes, the bread. Did you know that with a little rye yeast, a pinch of moss, certain cockroach secretions, just enough light and damp, with a few other ingredients that I will keep quiet about, I succeeded in poisoning half the staff here. Unfortunately, a little something was omitted, which would have made the results fatal. Instead, it merely caused acute attacks of stress and powerful hallucinations. Even so, I got a great laugh out of watching them cry like babies when they saw their most primitive fears materializing before them.
You are a monster, Mr. Shielman.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
But of course it was! You others, you ordinary, narrow-minded people, you are afraid of anything that you cannot comprehend. You call me a monster because what you find impossible to face is just the slightest fraction of my genius. If by monster you mean someone who is nothing like you, then it is a compliment.
What do you need?
Very little. Just something to write with. You see, my brain races like an engine with too many thoughts. I see them crackle and explode into thousands of formulae right in front of me. What a torture not to be able to write them down. What a hell to see them vanish just as quickly as they appear to me. Just bring me something that I can write with.
That's all. That seems an easy enough request to fulfill.
But listen, I don't want a vulgar inkwell and a pigeon's feather. No, I need material fit for my talent. I want my ink pen. Bring it to me, and I will be happy to pass on to you a little of my knowledge of modern chemistry.
Where is it?
It was confiscated upon my arrival here. I suppose it might be in my locker, in the locker room. Leave me now, and don't come back without my ink pen. See you soon, Mr. Holmes.
Warden Mackenzie. Warden...
I'm glad to have been of service.
Can you tell me where I might find the locker room?
In the corridor that leads to the director's office. That's where the prisoners' civilian stuff is held. But seeing the length of their sentences, they've little chance of ever getting it back.
Can you open the locker room for us? We would like to inspect Shielman's personal items.
No, Mr. Holmes. I'm not responsible for that. You will find the keys in the secretary's office.
See you later, Mr. Holmes.
Miss, may we borrow the keys to the locker room?
You'll need authorization from the director to open that door. If you wait a moment, then I will inform him.
We will wait, thank you.
Anything new, Mr. Holmes? Is your investigation advancing? Mr. Holmes, have you been able to get what you wanted from our lodger?
Not yet. We must first cast light upon a crucial point, and for that we require your help again.
What can I do?
We need to examine Shielman's civilian clothing.
Very well. but be extremely careful.
What do you mean?
In that madman's compartment, you will find a strange little coded case which refused point blank to open when he was incarcerated. We did try to force it, but without success.
Didn't you ask the experts?
Of course we did. Experts from Scotland Yard came to examine it, but they came to the conclusion that it was better that the case remain shut than tamper with it too much.
I see. They were afraid that some poison or other might escape if it was opened.
Exactly. Bear in mind that this man is an evil genius, a master poisoner, and that his poisons are never ordinary. Here's the key to the locker room. I give you the authorization to open it.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Patterson.
Miss Patterson, the guards are still waiting for you to put up the duty list. Do it as soon as possible. Without it, the changing of the guard cannot take place. Or had you forgotten?
なんで泣いてんだ
Dry your tears, miss. I'm certain that your father didn't mean to hurt you.
Mr. Watson, I can't put up the duty list. And when he finds out, he'll be furious.
Why can't you?
It's in my locker, in the cloakroom. And I've lost the key.
Your aunt.
Say no more, Holmes. As you keep repeating, time is against us. Let's go and look at the things in the rat killer's locker.
Closed. Here is the locker of our friend, Hans, the mad scientist.
Oh, what a jumble.
This solid box must hold a precious object. Let us see. A poem in Hans's handwriting. Blotting paper. Blotting paper. Blotting paper. I can't do that. I can't do that. Blotting paper. No, it is unnecessary. Blotting paper. Blotting paper. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of it. Nothing of it. Nothing. No, it is unnecessary. A poem. There is something interesting here. Blotting paper. There is something interesting here. There is something interesting here. There is something interesting here. Blotting paper. This cannot be a simple coincidence.
CA BR、H、CA、カリウム。カリウム。BA、BR、BR。カリウム。じゃあ、H。
A poem? That's not right. Blotting paper. This.
S だ。
Perfect.
What is written on that note, Holmes?
Later, Watson, later. We can give Hans his pen. A paper knife. Blotting paper.
Oh, 出てない。あと。
What a bunch of incompetents. Oh, if I was as unprofessional as that, there would be murderers running all over the town.
What's the matter? Are you a patient of Dr. Watson?
Very amusing.
I was going on about the dry cleaners in Westgate Street. They've just delivered my ceremonial uniform in the middle of my duty, when I've told them 1,000 times not to bring it until after 6 in the evening.
A ceremonial uniform? You've been promoted?
No, and that's not about to happen. No, I've been invited to a wedding. I mean, I hope to be. I'm in trouble. If the director sees that I've left my post, I'll be sacked without pay.
Give it to me, Warden Brighton. I'll take care of it for you.
Really? Thanks a lot. Here's the key to the cloakroom and that of my locker. I'm really grateful, Mr. Holmes.
What have you got in mind, Holmes? You're not doing this out of kindness, are you?
No, out of curiosity. We will be able to access the cloakroom with these keys. Closed. Staff cloakroom. Closed. Staff cloakroom. Closed. Bicarbonate of soda. Brighton must have an upset stomach caused by stress, without a doubt. The name on the key is Jenny Patterson. That is interesting. I need...
なんで本の間に挟まって
Bicarbonate of...
うん。
Miss Patterson's locker. Let us examine Miss Patterson's locker. The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
Incredible. Is Jenny hiding something?
ああ、そういうこと？俺じゃない？ 違う。
It's really very clever. Little Jenny is astonishing.
ナイス。ジェニー・パターソン、フランク・ブライトン、の愛が
A locket, sealing the relation between Jenny and Warden Brighton. Decidedly, this boy is not a great poet. Here is the famous guard duty list. Interesting.
僕の字に、もしよ、この後のことなんてどうでもいい。君の父親は僕たちが愛し合っているという事実を受け入れなくてはいけない。子供のことを考えてくれ。それに忘れないでほしい。君を愛してる。愛してる。うわー、やばい、これは。最高気味ているぞ。そうだ、君に詩を書いたんだ。ジェニー・パターソン、君の鼓動が波打つ。僕の心臓は、僕たちの愛は自由。今でも果てしなく、有名な中の、歌に、僕の可愛い人。
A letter from Brighton to Jenny. Barely literate.
Apparently, Jenny is carrying Brighton's child, and it seems that Jenny's father, the director, is unaware of this.
そうなんだね。なん次はもう、はい。さっき返して。
We have found the guard duty cards, miss. If you like, I can go and discreetly give them to the guards.
Oh, thank you. You've got me out of a lot of trouble, Mr. Holmes.
読みますか。任務表。
Sorry, Mr. Holmes, you can't go into the basement for the moment.
For what reason?
The door has locked itself automatically. You must enter a new security code.
Do it then.
Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard duty list yet. Without that information, we don't know who's authorised to take note of the new code.
So Mackenzie is locked in the high security zone.
Yes, but don't worry about him. He's trained for this sort of dysfunction.
Why not ask the director to take note of the code and open the door?
He isn't allowed to, and I doubt that he would run the risk of going against the orders of the administration centre. Anyway, the bars in the high security section are joined to the alarm system, which is in that room. We only need to sound it to unblock, but you see we can't do that now.
We'll try to find the duty list, Warden James.
We have found Chief Warden James's duty list.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Let's see. O'Sullivan, it's you who takes over from Mackenzie. Take note of the code, please, and unblock the door.
At once, Chief. Ah, Mr. Holmes, could I ask you for a favour?
Please do.
I think I can say on behalf of all the staff that we would be honoured if you would care to write something in our guest book.
With pleasure, O'Sullivan.
これ使うの？
You seem worn out, O'Sullivan. A good night's sleep would do you good.
A good night's sleep would do me good. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Is something worrying you?
As you know, Westgate Prison will soon be demolished, and I'm spending most of my nights studying for my exam to join the police. You understand, I have to think about my future. So sleep isn't a priority at the moment.
Scotland Yard is always looking for young, competent and motivated men. Would a letter of recommendation from me allow you to get some sleep?
What? A letter from Mr. Sherlock Holmes recommending me for Scotland Yard? Are you quite serious?
Completely serious, my young friend. May I use this writing paper? The one on your desk.
1,000 thanks, Mr. Holmes. 1,000 thanks.
It is addressed to Inspector Baines, a good friend of mine. There's no need to remind you that it must be opened only by the person to whom it is addressed.
Yes, of course. I'll give it to him personally. Thank you again, Mr. Holmes.
いいじゃん、よかった。
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
The guards must spend long hours here.
See you soon, Mr. Holmes.
It is the guard's guest book, perhaps for distinguished guests.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
端歩いてどんな感じ？終わるのか。
Well,
君の万年筆。やった。
You have what you wanted, your precious pen.
you seem annoyed, Mr. Holmes. I would even go so far as to say terribly worried.
Why should you care, Mr. Shielman? Let's talk about that poison.
I am not talking about you in the grip of natural emotions found in ordinary people who are confronted by the inexplicable. But as for Mr. Holmes, you are embarrassed, aren't you? Are you hiding something?
That is enough, Shielman.
You have kept your word. Therefore, I will keep mine. At this moment, the poison which so interests you isn't finished yet. Its maker is encountering great difficulties in attaining the desired results.
What is the end result?
Now, Mr. Holmes, the end result of any science, as Descartes once said, to become the master and owner of nature. Here we are talking about human nature, of course. And the creator's problem isn't so much the mixture as the durability of his creation.
What do you mean?
You see, this poison was made using rare but very volatile short-living compounds, which means that it is only possible to produce small quantities, which most importantly do not keep for a long time. Conceiving such a product in a laboratory especially built for the purpose could be achieved by any good chemist. But recopying this alchemy on another scale and keeping it ready at any moment, observing the particular conservation and storing conditions that a substance of this type requires, well, that would need a genius. I doubt if the creator of this mixture would be capable.
And you would be, of course.
Of course.
Luckily, you are going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
Luck is cyclical. It always comes around again, sooner or later. As far as I am concerned, I have the feeling that the cycle is going to be very short.
Holmes, it sounds to me as though this Shielman is implying that an escape attempt will be made.
Yes, we must go and warn the director.
確かラストシを絡んでる可能性は確かにじゃなきゃ言わないもんね、そんなことね。待ってね。
It is out of the question that your bastard is named Patterson. Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me? Well, then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes. Shielman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Director, if this prison is still in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. it would be closed at once. And what post do you imagine would be offered to the person deemed responsible?
確かに確か
You're right. No one will escape from Westgate under Patterson. I will order an immediate search of Mr. Shieldman's cell.
Chief Warden James reporting. The search of prisoner Hans Shieldman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
Thank you, Chief James.
本当か
I feel better now. Without wishing to offend you, Mr. Holmes, I am glad that you were mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
There's just one more thing for me to see, Watson.
What's that?
Mr. Holmes, sorry to interrupt you, but Miss Jenny wishes to see you alone. She's waiting for you in her office.
This, Watson.
How did you know?
Wait for me in the guard's room. I won't be long.
What an extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have had lots of adventures with him.
Oh, yes, dozens.
Thought he was infallible. But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit.
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
The director seems furious.
Yes. It must be important for him to order Brighton to leave his post.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that's not normal. I've never heard Flint shout like that.
But why doesn't O'Sullivan sound the alarm?
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
I'll come with
なんで
you.
なんで
No, Dr. Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
許可書
Very
は
well.
そうだね。持ってないから。そうだ
Hey, but the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's coming from below. O'Sullivan, can you hear us?
Sully,
じゃない
are you alive? Answer us, Sully.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Sound the alarm in the guard's room. That should unblock the door. Be quick. O'Sullivan might be in danger.
警報を鳴らしたらさ、監修じゃねえや。極悪犯も出ちゃうんじゃねえの？よし。警報を鳴らした方、いや、警報を鳴らす前に呼びに行かないといけないんだ。
The door is locked, and I can hear shouting and crying. We're in the middle of some family drama, so there's no chance of them hearing me. The door. I must sound the alarm.
警報鳴らすしかないのか。もうあれだよ、逃げられちゃうと思うんだけどさ。大丈夫。鳴らすよじゃあ。鳴らしちゃうよ。
It doesn't work. It does.
鳴らないんだけど。なんで
Locked. O'Sullivan, can you hear me? O'Sullivan, answer me.
Yes, I'm here. Quick, get me out of here. The Flints have escaped, and they are fighting like dogs. Help!
It's a catastrophe.
Yes, I'm here.
開いとるやん。
It does.
Hey, what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor. Our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor and see if he answers your call.
Very well.
Take the keys. They're in our room.
No, I've got nothing to do there.
超いる、なんかすげえ。
Locked. It does.
Useless. This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly. I've got the keys, Doctor. Thank you.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
なんでなんで分かった
There you are, Holmes.
I'm going to turn on the system. Watson, you make sure of the contact.
I hope that this isn't dangerous.
Sorry. ほら、こう行くのか。ああ、そういうことか。無理じゃね
It works.
Perfect. It's open. Let's go down.
Be careful. From what your colleague said, the flints are out.
We are trained for this sort of situation. And we're armed.
Come and help us, Watson.
Everything is back to normal. Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
It was a pleasure.
But where is O'Sullivan?
He's no longer here. He must have gone out through the visitor's entrance.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good. We must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an alarm.
We'll come and help you.
You are evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
The grate is open. This is alarming. He's fine where he is, under the cover, still.
How can he sleep with all this noise?
I'll admit it's not normal. Perhaps the smoke has poisoned him. I had better take a look.
Be careful, Doctor. He is dangerous.
あかんね、これ万年筆で首元にやられて、でお前、こいつを殺されたくなかったら、から出せ。マネキンか
O'Sullivan!
It's impossible. He was with us only a few moments ago. Or else...
Or else it wasn't O'Sullivan.
My God, he's escaped! The rat killer has escaped!
そういうことね。タリバンだったんだ。看守ね。この看守。しかもね、見てた。看守が入れ替えられたんだ。じゃあ、さっきワトソンが渡した鍵を渡したやつは、あれがラットキラーだった。
Ah, Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Why the devil have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
予約が入っている。
Look who is waiting for us.
何
Shieldman! I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
向井。
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
どっち行きますか？どっち行くかだよね。こうやって
The next step of our investigation should take place in the Whitechapel area.
Good. Go then, and I'll rejoin you there.
ウェストゲート刑務所がなったホームズがやったハンスシールマン脱獄の援助について書かれた。彼らのノートは非常に驚くべきものだった。そこであの後この件に聞いたかった。我々の会話の一語一語を、筆記する方がいいと思うのだ。友の顔に苛立ちを感じた。それでもこの素晴らしい達成の最後を中断することを彼はじらした。ホームズはハンス・シルマンの万年筆について話していたし、これが声が脱獄の鍵を握ったのは実はハンス・シールマンの万年筆だ。僕はシールマンのロッカーで手紙を発見した。記憶を蘇らせてそれを引用した。この小箱を開封できるほどの機能があるやつなら、俺の最高作、数的とインクの混合物がインクタンクに入っていることを知るべきだ。この手紙を読んでいるということは、俺は今非常にまずい状態にいるってこと。俺の特別なインクはそれを触れた者の意思を一時的に破壊する作用だ。だが誰かの意思を自由に形成する時間はほんの数秒しか。そうなんだ。そうなんだね。俺の才能が理解できるなら、この知識を利用して俺をこのなんとも厄介な状況から出してくる。シェルマンは将来の脱獄のためにこの道具をコートに保管しておいてくれ。ひねくれた組み合わせを設定しておいて、刑務所の職員には開けられないことを保証したのだ。この博識な友人以外に、これを理解してくれ。僕自身の作品があったからこそ、彼の計画に協力したのだ。僕は脱走を助けたが、シュルマンは奴自身の創作品で僕のそうなんだ。シュールマンに彼の万年筆として僕は奴にゲームを開始させた。そして僕は自分の駒を進めた。僕が最初の手は所長の独房操作は必須だと促す。そして僕はシュールマンにボールを渡した。彼にジェームズに関しての接触を与えた。奴は無駄にはしなかった。自分の独房の縦棒を毒入りインクで塗った。それを触ったジェームズ監修は数秒間シールマンの支配下となった。彼は慎重かつ簡潔にジェームズに鍵をよこすよう命令した。ボールは僕の元に戻った。さて僕はオサリバン監修を中央出せることを見つけなくてはいけない。パターソンの任務表が次の地下担当彼だと分かった。だがあの若い監修は僕に刑務所の大局長をしてほしいと頼んでには大いに解説してはいけない。私は彼の話にやりながら頭の中でこの件を繰り返しシーレマンにマネースを渡す前にホームズは来局署に署名していたと、私は発言した。彼はこの上なく苛立った口調で返答し、もちろんだ、それを予期していた。それにおかげで僕はシールマンとの勝負で一歩先を行くことができた。奴は自分が主権を握っていると勘違いしていたようだった。指揮を取っていたのは僕だ。僕がすでに毒物を使用したことにシールマンは気づいていた。 オサリバンが居眠りしていたのは思わぬ幸運だったと、思う。したがって、監視のポケットに推薦状を見つけても怪しまなかった。ホームズはそこで一旦話を中断して、私の発言には適切性が欠けていると指摘した。あれ、続きがある。荷車を、馬の前に繋いではいけないのだ。ワトソン、話を続けさせてくれ。それで、来客長のページに少し触れた。オサリバンは今、僕の支配下となった。睡魔がじきに訪れることを彼にほのめかしていたが、現時点は何もするなと指示した。地下での警備中の昼寝に逆らうことができない程度の十分な安全。そして、地下警備の交代後にシールマが鍵をつけて眠り中のオサリバンの頭を殴り、監視の服と囚人服を切り替えた。シールマンは僕が渡した材料で煙幕を作成した。パターソンの、茶本にあった、ブライトンの重炭酸素警備室に見せた、硝酸カリウム、それとマッチのようである。彼は再度鍵を使って、ルント兄弟の武力を、この二人の悪党は激しく、組み合い、何とも言えない源を出した。そう、シールマンは警備厳重化が脱走するため、別の騒動を起こして、警備員の注意をそらしたのだ。そして渡すのこの時で、君がこのゲームに戻したのは、君はオサリバンを助けていたつもりだったが、実際はシールマンに鍵を投げ渡して、別館通路の鉄格子をつけさせていた。そうだよね。そういうことになる。僕の方で警報を再度鳴らして、2つ目の扉を開けた。ホームズの説明を考慮、してみると、私が視野が見えてきた。あの時は全然気づけていなかった私の不誠実な行為。ホームズが利用したことになんか苦しみを感じた。裏切られたみたいな感じだよね。私はホームズの、白的な話を最近、その時の、警備員たちも、困惑したようです。インテクトで家を抑えるのに急だったなど、ホームズは話を続けた。その通りだ。そして、シールマンを妨げるのが一つとなった。建物の正面に、私は再度ホームズを再現。しかし、ホームズ、彼を率いて呼び出したのは、強いて呼び出したのは、所長の方じゃない。まさか所長までがシールマン達の共犯者だったとは言わないよ。もちろん違う。ただ僕は所長の怒りを刺激して、それをブライトンに向けただけだ。だから、あれなんだ。娘がナイスだったね。せっかちな私は再度ホームズにそれをどのように成し遂げたのか質問した。ジェニー・パターソンとブライトンは恋人同士だったことは発見した。それに、所長が彼らの関係を全く知らなかったことも知っていた。だからもし彼が知ったらひどく激怒したことは間違いない。パターソンのお嬢さんがホームズを呼び出した理由はこの件についてだったのかを聞いている。彼女は僕が彼女のロッカーを開けて警備員の任務表を見つけたことを知っている。ということはブライトンとの関係にも気づかれたと分かった。僕は彼との関係については多分しないでくれと思う。若い女性と約束したにもかかわらず非常に全て明かしてしまうのはちょっと残酷すぎると思う。私はホームズに指摘した。彼は依然的な態度でそれを否定した。僕は何も言わなかった。書室にあった、支給連絡用の手紙入れに、小指を入れただけだ。数分後には届けられるはずだから、それが所長の怒りを引き起こした。おい、何入れてんだよ やばすぎる。やばすぎるぞ。おもろい。所長はブライトンを怒鳴りつけ、彼は慌てて秘書室に向かった。これでシールマンと、表玄関の間を妨げるものは何もなかった。別の質問が私の頭に浮かんだ。これといって重要なことだと思わなかった疑問だ。奴は一体外に、出たのだが、どうして逃げようとしなかった。なぜ待っていた友人のホームズの返答は私は覚えてない。私はこれは明白なこと。奴が逃げなかったのは、現実の僕が君に話した一歩先のおかげなのだ。あの毒入り万年筆でおサリバンに、推薦状が十分な時間を僕は与えられた。その手紙は監視の制服のポケットにあった。シルマンはそれを見つけてついつい読んでしまったのだ。それでその手紙は何て書いてある？別にこれといって書かれていない。脱走おめでとう。ここで待ってる。それだけだ。私はポカンと口を開けて彼を見た。そう、このようにして最初で、そしてたった一度の脱獄が英国で最も不可能だと言われた脱獄で、成し遂げられた。韓国でお互いの余地もなく、この脱走劇は現代の刑務所の実情を極めて驚くべき脱走の一つとして、今後警察学校で長い間研究される焦点になることは間違いないである。うわー、すんごいね。
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes.
これはそうだよね。ホームズ。金持ってないもん。全部ワトソンが払うんだから。ねえ。さあ、ランランラン歌ってさ、やばいよね。音階がちょっと、気になる。
I'm on the streets with my children, all of them babies. Bread, for pity's sake, sir.
We haven't got a home or any work. What will become of us?
なんで?
They leave us to die like dogs.
こういうの、どうなのかなね。家がないとか、仕事がない。仕事がないのはまあ、あれかもしれない。わからんけど。昔はやっぱりこういう帽子をかぶるのがトレンドだったよね。頭の上に何か基本的に嫌なんだ。
There's nothing left at all. I have to close. Oh, what misery.
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
これね、家財道具、ここに全財産みたいな感じで置いてあるんだ。3つくらいのにね。あ、これウィギンスじゃない？え？これ次の話でウィギンスだね。この顔。あれ、この顔ウィギンス。
Berners Street.
You're the police. Then do something. People are dying of hunger here.
レジにと言われても、防ぎなさい。なんか怪しいな。なんだ
Berners Street.
まっすぐか。ネズミ。怖い怖い怖い。ネズミ怖い。
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
診療所。こんにちは。こんにちは。
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes. But wait a moment. Watson. It's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No. I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah.
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand? Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
盗まれたみたいな。困ったな。ねえ。ねえ。
Closed.
嫌な感じですね。盗まれたものが凶器として使われている。
How can I help you?
困ったな。どうしよう。
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
お金はどうしてない。働くしかないじゃないか。働き口がない。
A circulating soup kitchen.
昔のここしてこんな感じだった。
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
私、あれか。ねえ。もらえないのか。食べちゃった。
Leave me alone.
払いすぎでしょ。
It's the last bread shop open in the area.
お金がかかる。すごいね、綺麗なね。
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
Nothing of interest here.
用がない。どうしたらいいんだ。 払いしかいない。
Batty Street.
パーティー。やばい。やばい。どこ行ったんだい？じゃない。じゃない。
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
あれこれ。違うか。どうしたらいい？多分物は使われたけど。言うてた。こっちなんもなかったな。戻るんだ。怖いね。
Please excuse us, sir.
お腹減る。
Nothing of interest here.
I suggested we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary. I suggested we...
共同墓地か。墓地に行かないといけないのか。なんか診療所の裏にある。診療所の裏。
Closed.
幸せそうにね。そんなもん。
How can I help you?
強制的に切られるんだ。ここじゃない。
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
ここみたいだね。すごいね、荒れ果ててるね。
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
やばいやばいやばい。上に乗っちゃダメだよ。どうなんだろうね。仮装がいいのか。塗装がいいのか。何これ。配布チラシ。ウッドビル王子のご声によりホワイトチャペル地区で新しくスープ配布が開催されます。機会の有効について2月19日すべての手がしました。労働墓地から道具を持ってくることを忘れるな。今回はブドウ類人猿ってどういうこと？
A leaflet. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
はいはい。
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers. Closed.
お、ロープはまさか。
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side. because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Okay.
Impossible to open it.
開けらんない。ロープはここから持ってきたることが分かったけれども、どうなんだ。
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
土ね。
Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. What a lovely thought.
何？土までも一致してしまったな。
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Granite. These stones are of the same granite. Black paint. The same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers. Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier. Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen, Holmes.
私を探しに行く。
A circulating soup kitchen.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after Mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
It's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after Mass. That way no one can cheat.
そうそう。どういうなんだ
A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup? Bowl of good bacon.
We're looking for two people.
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
What do you think, Holmes?
A circulating. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home.
All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
サイコロ振り先に36サイコロの目にどころが出るとその間に出たポイントをすべて失われます。ああ1しか出ないんだけど。仕込まれてね。えうんうんうわーこれ勝ちじゃない。
Are you going to leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
勝利。
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. My dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. My mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with her wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that my sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Yeah. Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell you, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
そういうことね。アンチジュに行かせてもらうかね。
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end, the one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
はい。ということで、ね、今日はこのぐらいにしとこうかなと思います。暗くなってきたね。ジャイアント。そこで多分ね、働いてるパーツ。で、と、あと、なんだろうね、ワイン ブドウ人類園ってちょっとわかんないけど、わかんないけど、多分ワインモンキーとかなんかそんな感じなのかな。わからないけどね。そのね、二人が、いるよと。それでそこから、メスを、この診療所のね、この医療器具のメスを、盗んだんじゃないか。それでね、ロープと、なんだ、なんか持ってたかな。あと薬品か。まあ、診療所だから、薬品を作ろうと思えば作れるの。まあ、ちょこちょこ盗んでって、そう、まあ、そのね、椅子に座ってる先生が、医者がね、たびたびなんか物がね、なくなるんだよ、と言っていましたので、まあ、あるんじゃないかな。まあ、作っていったんじゃないかなと思いますけどね。はい。まあ、なんか、なんだろうね、貧困が生み出した事件なのか、本当に誰かに雇われてやっているのか、よくわかんないですね。しかもね、王室の首飾りの事件も並行して起きてるから、そこら辺ちょっとあれだよね。難しいところではあるよね。多分ね、次回で多分解決するんじゃないかなと思いますけれども、まあでもね、第6章まであります。あるみたいなんでね、ありますというあるみたいなんでね。まだね、1章の多分半ばぐらいだと思うんですけど、結構長いね。まあやりごたえがね、あるんで、まあ来週がね、またね、楽しみですね。はい。どうしましょうね。はい。ということで、じゃあね、見てくれた皆様、コメントくださった皆様ね、ありがとうございました。クラップスもね、見てくれてありがとうね。コメントもね、ありがとう。本当に。コメントあるだけで、誰かにつながる、ところね、あります。本当にありがたいです。はい。よければね、チャンネル登録、高評価、X のフォローとね、していただきますとね、僕の励みになりますので、よろしくお願いします。はい。そしてね、また次の枠でお会いしましょう。またねー。おやすみなさい。音声で入れます。またねー。